or what is this? Committee of the whole meeting for October the 9th. Do I have a motion to accept the agenda?
So moved.
All right, second?
I want to.
Oh, you want to amend the
Yeah.
agenda? Okay.
Before we approve the agenda, I was going to move that we pull item 7B, which is policy FF, naming of facilities, and send that back to the naming committee.
All right, so we've got a motion to pull number 7B, which is, okay, okay.
Okay, Mike.
Yeah.
They're trying to get that resolved before the 20th, for the big game. They want to announce that.
Right.
So, do you think that'll be enough time, or that won't be enough time?
That's not on us, Gail. That'll be on them.
That'll be on
All
there.
right.
I think what we need to do is we need to reach out to them today.
Right.
And let them know that we pulled it because we've heard some conflicting issues.
Right.
And we want them to go ahead and hash it out and then bring it back to us as
Right,
quick as
and
they
if
can.
they, and if we might be able to do a call meeting.
That's all
Yeah.
I want to know.
Right, I mean, there is a committee, they just need to basically present to us what they came up with. All right, so all in favor of amending the agenda and accepting it as amended?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, so there's that, and then let's go ahead and
Move to approve the
minutes.
as
of
written.
Second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, so the next item is an executive session item. Anybody want to make the motion to
Make a
go into?
motion, go to the next
What
meeting.
is it?
All right, this is for.
Right back.
This way.
All right, so this is, Kevin's made the motion, executive session, looks like to discuss the student transfers and receipt of legal advice on the matters listed. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed?
Oh, y'all get out. Oh, really? Oh, my God.
All right, we're back in open session. Do we have any motions from the executive session today?
Mr. Chair, are these not, typically these are placed in the,
No, they put them all in
they're
one
not,
place.
okay.
I've got a motion on the student transfer appeals.
Yes, please.
My motion is that we overturn the constituent board's decision on number 119 and 121 and let those children remain at the school, and that we uphold the decision for number 120, 122, and 123.
All right, do I have a second?
Okay.
All right, do we have any discussion?
I'd like to make a friendly amendment that we uphold the constituent board decision on all 5 actions. So then what you have to do, Chris, is ask Kate if she will accept that amendment.
All right,
No.
Kate's nodding no.
Okay, and then what you have to do is take a vote to see if the motion can.
What was your amendment? What was your,
Okay, so we'll go through Kate's motion first, and then we'll come back around, right?
No, the amendment first.
Oh, the amendment first, all right. So the amendment on the, or do we have a second on your amendment?
What was
I
it?
didn't hear it.
You seconded Kate's, do you second, so if you've got an amendment, don't you have to get a second on it?
Yes, if Kate did not agree to
She
it,
didn't,
which
she nodded no. Sorry, go ahead.
If Kate did not agree to it, I make a motion that we amend that motion and uphold the constituent board decision on all 5 students.
I'm listening for a second.
That's the same.
She needs a
Yes,
second on
I'm
hers.
gonna let
She
those
didn't
two
get
stay
it.
at James.
I'm not hearing it.
So it died.
Okay,
Right.
going once,
No.
going twice. All right, so now we're
So
gonna
without a
vote.
second, it dies,
It dies.
and now you're voting on Kate.
Right, so now let's vote on Kate. All right, so Kate has asked that we uphold the constituent board for 120, 121, I mean, sorry, 120, 122, and 123, and then
Overturn the
overturn
constituent
these
board.
on 119 and 121.
Second.
Correct.
All right, all in favor? All opposed?
Okay.
All right, that one passes. Anyone have another?
I move on 4B3 to approve the staff recommendation for students to remain in place for the rest of the year.
Second.
All right, all in favor?
To remain, yep.
You're gonna need to take a voice vote.
Yeah,
on
voice
this one.
vote.
Okay, let's do a voice vote. All right, so,
Oh, slow down.
Hold on, see if there's any
Have
questions.
Todd read, have Todd
All right.
Can you read it?
what he's saying is that
Let's do
the kids would stay at the school.
For the remainder of the school year.
Well,
Remaining school year.
And still have to provide documentation.
well, that's not part of the motion, so I
Yeah,
guess.
so Todd, is that your motion that,
Yes.
that the 30
That
day
they would
thing?
still have to.
No, Todd, Chris is not saying the third. Todd, read your motion
I
again.
can talk for
Oh,
myself.
okay, sorry.
With the July
There
is
you go.
to be able to provide
Not 30 days.
documentation by July 30th as in the staff
By July
recommendation.
30th?
Yeah.
Give me
By
the,
July 1st.
by
Somebody
July
give-
1st,
somebody give
excuse
them the
me. Yeah.
agenda.
So
July right
because
there.
the parents have made a good faith effort to comply, we recommend permitting these two students to finish the school year at the high school with the understanding that the parents must meet the property ownership requirements by July 1 in order for the students to continue for the next year.
So,
Or
so
no, I
moved.
can't read
That's
this.
Yeah.
the magnet school.
Yeah.
Correct, yeah.
So the motion on, just wait.
All right, so do we have a second?
Yes, I second.
Okay, wait a second. All right, any discussion? Or
Yeah.
Well,
Okay,
I guess if Todd will be,
Eric.
I'm sorry, who's going first?
you go first, and we'll let Reverend Collins after you. Okay.
So, Todd, would you accept a friendly amendment to this to say that they have to comply with the requirements that are set? I mean, they've been given two options already, and the third option will be that within 30 days, that they will comply.
What
with
about
the
60
requirement.
days, just,
Well, I'll take 60 days, but
okay?
they need to meet the
Yes,
requirements.
yep.
Okay, so
Rather
we've got,
than July
we've got a
1st.
friendly amendment,
Yep.
all right? So now the motion would be basically the recommendation of the staff plus the,
Can we read the
68.
motion for the record?
He needs to be
please?
reworded.
Yeah.
We need a
Well,
We
second on-
recommend
we need a
permitting
second
these
on
two
the amendment.
students to finish the school year at Academic Magnet High School, with the understanding that the parents must meet the property ownership requirements in 60 days in order for the students to continue.
all right?
Well,
And a
I-
second.
Second
Well,
that.
can we make it even simpler than that, Kate? That was simply, the parents must comply within 60 days with the board policy. Simply comply in 60 days. And I'd rather have 30 days, to be honest with you.
Well, the only thing that makes
Last
that,
one is
just to be clear, the only thing that makes that motion confusing is the first sentence says let them stay for the rest of the year, and the second sentence says they have to meet property ownership requirements.
So mine didn't say that. I'm saying they have 30 days to comply with,
Right.
60 days to comply with
60
board
days,
policy.
so they have
60
60
days to
days.
comply.
The kids stay, they have 60 days to
So
comply.
So
if on
the-
the 61st day is your motion that they are sent back to their home school.
That's
Yes.
fine.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, all right, and the person who seconded it was
Yep,
Kate, so,
yep.
all right, so all in favor
Well, we're
of,
gonna need to do a voice vote, and
We-
Michael needs to be here.
All right, I'm listening. I'm ready for you to call my
Okay,
name.
go ahead.
all right, Reverend Collins, how do you
Yes.
vote? Yes, okay, Mr. Garrett,
Yes.
Ms. Darby,
Yes.
Ms. Coates,
No.
ooh, Ms. Jeffrey,
Yes.
all right, Mr. Miller,
Oh, no.
okay, Mr. Hollenshed,
No.
Reverend Mack,
Yes.
and I'll vote yes, so it passes, I believe.
Yes.
It does.
Does.
So because it's not a unanimous pass, it has to now go to the board meeting on the 26th before it's ratified.
Right, okay. All right, so next motions, if we have any. I don't think we've got, with the third one, we just get a
Nope,
presentation.
that's all, that's it.
Yeah, or the second, yeah. All right, very good, so that's our executive session. Let's reconvene our open session, which I guess we already did, and.